So here we are at the Travel and Adventure Show, everyone. Yay!
Curious. At the same time. A cannon. You're shooting at me with a cannon.
Yes. Oh wait, that's not good. No.
That's Cowlitz cheese. Ohio, where cheese is made.
Yum.
We do is in-home wine tastings. We come to you.
I love those.
Yes, they're so much fun. And with this show right now, we're doing half off on all of our wine tastings.
I love to share the lessons of my travels, and I've spent 120 days a year, every year since I was a college kid, traveling in Europe and beyond Europe. And normally what I do, like I did this morning for an hour and a half, is talk about the basic skills of European travel. But what I want to do today is sort of cap off this travel show with some thoughts about how travel broadens our perspective. And it's a talk I call Travel as a Political Act. People to get out of their comfort zone and gain an empathy for people who find different truths to be self-evident and God-given. And I realized my budget travel talk was actually a travel as a political act talk in disguise. And people would hire me to give my budget travel talk, and I'd be talking politics. And I thought I should change the name of that talk to Travel as a Political Act so people won't be misunderstanding what this is all about. And this is my favorite talk. It's a talk I give all over the United States. And it's the pinnacle of that Maslow's hierarchy of travel needs. The most beautiful thing about travel is for it to be transformational. You hear that word a lot, transformational travel. But what is transformational travel? It's getting out of your comfort zone and getting a different perspective, and coming home with what I think is the most important souvenir, and that's an empathy for the other 96% of humanity. Can you imagine if we had empathy for the refugees trying to get into our country right now? Empathy. Can you imagine if we had empathy for the 800 million people trying to live on $1.50 a day? There's empathy, and you can gain that when you travel. So I'd like to talk and kind of make a case out of why travel is a very important opportunity to broaden our perspectives. And now what do they say? Have a safe trip. We'll pray for you. Where did that come from? It's safer now to travel than it's ever been. There's no doubt about it. I'll stand right here and say it's safer now to travel than it's ever been. That is a fact. It is a pure fact. But the average person's reality is shaped by commercial fear-mongering news. It's charming to think that news is news, but news in our generation has morphed into entertainment. It's not good or bad, it's just wrong for you to think it is news. Because it's trying to make money. And you make money when more people watch. And if not enough people watch, what do? You amp it up, you sex it up, you bloody it up. And now you got profit. And when you put that in a 24/7 environment, it's crisis all the time. So that's entertaining, that's fun, that's cool, that's got sound effects, and I'm all over that. But if it makes us a fearful country, then that's a concern. When Walter Cronkite said, and that's the way it is, that's the way it was. Because back then, the corporate networks had as part of their corporate citizenship giving us the news hour without trying to make money on it. When they wrote Walter Cronkite's paycheck, they willingly lost money because they were corporate citizens and they cared about a smart electorate. That is long gone now in our society because corporations have a legal obligation to profit maximize in the short term for their stockholders. And that includes the news hour. As smart consumers of news, we should understand what's going on that way. And we got to realize the best way to really understand the world is to get out there and talk to them. Because if your worldview is shaped by television news, commercial television news, you don't really have that experience. Fear is for people who don't get out very much. The flip side of fear is understanding, and we gain understanding when we travel. This is more important than ever because there are powerful forces in our society that would love to have us afraid. And that's what's happening. And then they can take advantage of us. When people tell me you have a safe trip, I'm inclined to say, well, you have a safe stay at home. Because where I'm going is safer than where you're staying. There's no question about it. When I come to Chicago and give talks, people ask me, is it safe to go to Turkey? You live in Chicago. Of course it's safe to go to Turkey. In fact, if you cared about your kids and you knew the statistics, you'd take them there tomorrow. We have to get a grip as a society. Okay, so we go to Europe, and there we get to know that smart people do things differently. The shots that would find it convenient if we're all just dumbed down. You make more money off of a society that's dumbed down. Just mindless producer consumers. You go shopping, we'll take care of it. And I've been in there in my own little world as a travel writer. I'm going to expect my travelers to be engaged, to be smartened up. I think our country would be stronger if we all expected our neighbors and our customers and our workmates to be engaged.